So much of today is about friends and family coming together around food. But did you know that that simple act of enjoying a feast is more like an impossible feat for millions of children suffering from pediatric feeding disorders? Still, one Mesa family has their fingers crossed that this year will be different for their precious little daughter.
Button time.
Button time. Button time.
This is lunchtime for 3-year-old Penny.
This is some leftover chicken, some mixed vegetables, applesauce.
Born 12 weeks premature, Penny struggles with pediatric feeding disorder and still gets the majority of her nutrition from this syringe through a feeding tube.
She just wouldn't touch the food or put it to her mouth. I mean, just having it get to her mouth was a big deal.
It's been a frustrating and stressful journey for Penny's parents, Brandon and Paula Benzing.
We're trying to get her to eat, but we're filling her up because we're hitting the recommended amount of calories she gets, and she's no longer hungry.
I needed to talk to somebody that has been through this, that has had a child that has had feeding issues.
That's when Paula found Feeding Matters, a local nonprofit dedicated to advancing the care of pediatric feeding disorders.
This is something that is, again, been so misunderstood and underserved, and we're really here to change that.
It is estimated that some 2.3 million children under the age of 5 struggle with pediatric feeding disorder, a stress or discomfort associated with ingesting food, often related to other underlying medical issues. And it is the mission of Feeding Matters to help legitimize the disorder.
Going forward, we will create a system of care, and we will look to have best practices for treatment, and we'll look for insurance reimbursement.
The additional support, acknowledgement, and education generating real results in this home for Penny.
We started at giving her 9 syringes throughout the day, in addition to trying getting to her to eat, and now we're down to only 3 about. Yeah. So that's it just gave me chills. It's a really big deal.
The sound of Penny crunching apples and veggie straws, music to the ears of all who love her. And this Thanksgiving,
This will be the first year that we'll just sit a plate in front of her and just see what happens.
the family confident for the first time that Penny will enjoy not only the festivities, but the feast.
She's not real picky even, actually, and she still doesn't eat a lot. That's what we're struggling with. You know, there's always Thanksgiving leftovers. We'll just blend it up and put it in her tube.
Paula quick to reflect on their journey and just how blessed they are.
There's a lot of kiddos out there that are really struggling, and we're super thankful that she's come as far as she has.
Super thankful there for Penny. The nonprofit Feeding Matters was actually founded here in Arizona back in 2006 and now serves families all across the nation. If you would like to learn more about pediatric feeding disorder and the resources that are available right now to families, you can log on to our website, azfamily.com.